What on earth is going on? Those crimes of which he was convicted carry up to 14 years in prison. Up to 14 years. He gets 12 months. Imagine if he'd said something nasty on Twitter. I'm being serious. This sentence lays bare the two-tier policing and justice that we are living in our country. This is one of the best examples yet. This sentence is an absolute disgrace. So before we discuss whether he should be deported or not, ask ourselves, how does Lucy Connolly get 31 months for a tweet that was wrong but deleted very quickly? And this guy, 4 separate charges on which he was convicted, just gets 12 months. Something is very, very wrong here. It feels like the bad guys are getting protection. Now, Marie, the point about those on indefinite leave to remain now is, you know, we want people to have work visas. We want people here who work and pay taxes. And if they do, that's fine. But we do not want people coming in, slipping through this 5-year system and frankly becoming a burden on the country. And if you look at the state of our public finances, you'll understand why we say this.
Let's have a quick response from Marie. Marie, quick response if you would.
You haven't really addressed my question. I don't work outside the home. So my question was, what happens to me? Are my children and husband are asking, is there a chance you could get deported? And I said, no, obviously not. No. So what are the specifics? Let's get to specifics.
If you have lived in the country on ILR and you have not worked and not paid into the system, you know, you're going to be told, look, your benefits are being cut. We're not going to go on paying you benefits forever. It might be better if you return to your home country.
So would that include the Ukrainians and Hong Kongers?
No, because they come for different reasons.
Right, and people from Afghanistan?
Well, I think that's a slightly different category, but it depends who they are. I thought what Bob Villan said about the death of my friend Charlie Kirk was absolutely vile. But I wouldn't ban it. I wouldn't have him arrested. I wouldn't have him deported because he wasn't inciting violence. He was just giving...
I think he's British-born as well, isn't he?
No, but he was giving a view... He was giving a view that I thought was pretty repulsive, but I think he should be allowed to do it. And I think there is a danger, Emmy, there is a danger... I mean, obviously people are mortified about what happened to Charlie, but there is a danger that the Republicans go over the top in pushing back against this. So we need to remember there are limits to free speech.
Was he right to effectively try and force a broadcaster off air in the case of Jimmy Kimmel?
Whether he had any influence on that, I don't know. But look, I just would say, no. I am saying the Republicans need to be careful.
Well, do you think Donald Trump needs to be?
Otherwise, they're going to be guilty of the very thing they accuse the other side of. I wouldn't follow what Mr. Kennedy's department does. I'd listen to what they have to say, but I wouldn't follow it. And frankly, nor would I follow the World Health Organization.
When Donald Trump talks about links between paracetamol or Tylenol and autism, is he right?
I have no idea.
You think he might be right?
I have no idea. You know, we were told thalidomide was a very safe drug, and it wasn't. Who knows? Nick, I don't know. You don't know. He has a particular thing about autism, I think because there's been some in his family, and he feels it very personally. I have no idea.
You wouldn't side with the medical experts who say it's dangerous nonsense?
I wouldn't. When it comes to science, I don't side with anybody.